trans, and I'm super hella proud. What is up, guys? It's Sam. I'm sitting on the floor because I don't have lights in my room. Like, I was recording in that little corner over there where my fairy lights were hung up, but they went out like a month ago and I still haven't gotten any new ones. So this is the alternative. Today I wanted to talk about dysphoria and fears that come along with being trans and things within the trans community that can bring fear and everything that's been happening recently. My dysphoria has been a lot worse since I got my hair cut, but then again, it's like lessened. In different ways, it's grown, and in different ways, it's lessened. Like, my hair is amazing. I love my hair. I actually want this part of it a little shorter. If I could do that, I'd probably end up cutting it myself because that's not that hard. And by the way, the response in that video was amazing. Like, last time I checked, it had like 926 views and like 30 likes, which is mind-blowing. Like, I was absolutely blown away, and all of the comments were positive. Well, the ones that are still underneath the video are positive. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys for like the positive response this channel has gotten so far and all the support that's been given, and oh, it's just so amazing. I didn't really expect it. Like, I'm mind blown, honestly. But underneath the haircut video and my coming out video, before anybody else could see the comments that were left, there were hate comments, and it was, I expected hate comments, but not as soon as they came. Like, I only have like 50 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. Like, but underneath my coming out video, there were a few comments that I deleted immediately. Like, if you're with me or you know me, if you're with me, which I haven't hung out with anybody recently enough for them to realize it, but I constantly check my channel. I constantly check my YouTube videos. I constantly check the YouTube videos that I've made and the comments that are left underneath them, because I know the hate that can come with making videos and being a part of this community. I know what hate can be brought, and I've already received hate, and I thought that was crazy because I only have like 7 or 8 videos. I just think it's crazy because it's crazy that somebody can hate you and not even know you. Like, somebody could hate me just because I'm trans, just because I identify as a male, just because I'm part of the LGBT plus community. Like, they don't even know me, but there are people that have already brought hate to me, but they don't know me. Like, they have no reason to hate me except the fact that I'm trans, and that's crazy. Like, I've already been told to kill myself, and I got called a faggot, and I got called the T word, which I will not say because it makes my skin crawl. Just thinking about it. I immediately deleted the comments. I didn't respond. I blocked the channels that left the comments. I just didn't respond to them at all. And that's what you have to do. You just have to ignore it. Any hate that is brought to you, ignore it. Ugh, gross. School comes back in a few weeks, which I'm not sure if I'm ready for. Like, I love school, I love being social and everything, but this year is going to have a lot of changes, and I know that. I meant to make a video about this like as soon as it happened, but I didn't, and I don't really know why I didn't. I just didn't. But on the last day of school, I wanted to go to the counselor's office, or I wanted to go to my counselor and talk to them about the trans student bathroom bill that the Obama administration passed, saying that trans kids could go to the bathroom that identified with them and it would make things easier. And I went to my counselor and talked to her about it, and she wrote up this thing. Like, she told me that I was like the first person to come in about it because it was the last day, and the statement that was made about trans kids had only been out for like a month or so. But she told me that I was the first person to come in about it, which was really crazy because I know a few people that are trans in the school that I go to, and I understand why they might not have wanted to do it. The person I went into the counselor's office with was trans, and nobody knew that he was trans. Like, he was only out to a few friends, and that absolutely broke my heart. He told his parents and everything, but, you know, it didn't work out. But I'm not going to say the names because, you know, outing people, don't do that. I went in there with him for moral support, and my counselor was really supportive about it. Like, she immediately called me by Sam and he and everything, and she started to type this thing on the computer saying that I want teachers and staff to call me he and Sam instead of my birth given name, and pronouns that are incorrect and everything. So yeah, that's great. But on the thing, the main reason that I went in there was so I could be able to go to a men's bathroom next year. And that's been driving me insane. Of course, I want that. I want to go to the boys' bathroom so bad. Like, that means so much to me that nobody can understand unless they're in my shoes, or if you're trans and you completely understand the dysphoria that comes along with going to the bathroom that doesn't correspond with you. Like, I would go to the women's bathroom and it would just make me sick. Like, I don't use the bathroom in public. Like, if I'm at Walmart or something, I don't use the bathroom. If I have to go, then I'll wait until I get home or something. But at school, that's a little harder because, you know, I'm there for like 8 hours, and if I have to go to the bathroom, then I'm gonna wait until it's like an emergency and I absolutely have to go. Otherwise, I'm not gonna go. If it's not an emergency, then I won't go to the bathroom. But this year, that's changing. Like, I'm able now, next year in 10th grade, I can go to the boys' bathroom, and if I have gym, which I shouldn't because I already took that class, but if I do end up having gym again, then I can go into the men's changing room and change with the guys and everything because that identifies with me. And I know that sounds really easy, and it's just, oh, you're already allowed to go in there, so why don't you? There is so much fear that comes along with that. After the last day of school, which was when all of the things happened and I went to the counselor and got everything done, I wanted to talk to somebody about it, and I had already told all of my friends. I told everybody that I knew pretty much, and I wanted to tell my mom, which I really don't know why I did that because my mom is not supportive at all. She doesn't accept it, so I don't know why I wanted to call her and tell her about it. But I did. When I called her, I was just telling her everything that happened, and I was reading her the little print off that my counselor gave me, and she told me to have fun getting raped. Yeah, she told me to have fun getting raped. And her and I argued just a few weeks ago over it. Like, her saying that has caused me immense anxiety and fear, and more fear than I've had before, because I haven't faced that. Like, I've never been to a male bathroom. Like, I know that there are people that have gotten hurt in the bathrooms and everything, and I've heard about it, but not around here. Like, people going into the bathroom that identifies with them, and people getting killed or raped and everything, and that's just terrible. And now that my mom has said that to me, it's scared the living hell out of me. Like, it's really scared me. I want so bad to go to the men's restroom, and I want to go to the men's changing room, because that's what identifies with me. But now I'm having second thoughts. I'm just, why did I even go to the counselor's office? Why did I even bring it up? Why? Just why? Why did I have to be this way? Why did I have to do this? Why? It's just brought so many questions and so much fear in my head. Like, I'll get into this state of mind, and I'm just, would I be better off just acting like a girl if I acted like the old me, if I didn't ever come out? Which, would I be better off that way? Would I be better off not being myself and not being out and not ever saying anything about me being trans and how I felt? Would I be better off? I don't know. I can't go back and change that. I'm out and I'm living, and I'm proud of who I am, and I love myself. Overall, I love myself. I love who I am. I'm proud of being trans. I love my life. I wouldn't wish for anybody else's place. I am who I am, and I love myself. But, you know, when you're in that state, you always have second thoughts. Like, would I be better off being not myself? Would I be better off if I hadn't have said anything? Like, the thought of being hurt or being raped or being murdered is scary. I don't want to die. Who wants to die? Like, it's so sad that a lot of trans kids or people in the LGBT community are brought to death early. There are parents out there who have to bury their kids prematurely just because of all the hate and all of the fear and all of the ignorance that is brought in this world. And it's heartbreaking. Like, it's hard for me to talk about it because I'm now publicly in that position. I'm out to everybody. Everybody knows that I'm trans, and I'm proud to be trans, and I will never go back, and I will never stop being who I am. But it's scary. I'm in a scary place. Sometimes I think if I would go to the male bathroom or male changing rooms in school, what would happen to me? Would I get raped? Would I get hurt? Would I get killed? If worse comes to worse, what would happen? And that's why I'm having second thoughts. Like, I've been thinking about it a lot recently, and it's really, really scary. But I'll say it once and I'll say it again. I'm proud of who I am, and I'm not going to change for anyone else but my own person. If I want to change, it's not going to be for you or him or her or anyone. If I change, then it's going to be for me and my happiness and my sake. I was trying to bring it up in the haircut video. I was talking to Brittany about, now that I have my haircut, I'm not going to focus on my hair being long, and I'm not going to be sad and dysphoric about that. But I got distracted because, you know, there was like a bunch of hair coming off of me. So I was trying to say that now that I have my haircut, I'm not going to be focused on that. I'm not going to be dysphoric about that. I love my hair. I absolutely love it. I've been so much happier since I got it cut. I've been in the best mood because, you know, I know that a haircut isn't much, but for a trans person, when your hair makes you so dysphoric that it makes you sick and you finally get rid of it, it's just like an uplifting feeling. Like I'm gonna apologize for the way that I acted in that video right now. Like, I was just so excited, I couldn't control it. I was just so extremely happy that Brittany was just there for me and doing this for me and was supportive. And oh God, Brittany, if you're watching this, I love you, thanks. But I'm now gonna focus on other things. If it's not my hair that I'm focusing on, then it's gonna be my chest, it's gonna be my hips, or any part of my body, or anything that can cause the trans person dysphoria. And I'm gonna be more focused on that now. So, but my best friend Kylie, I love her. I miss her, so I haven't seen her since the end of school, and I haven't seen her all summer, and I'm very sad that I haven't. But she has been so amazing and has been so supportive, and I love her. She said that she was gonna get some money because, you know, she works for money, she does chores and stuff, and that she said that she was gonna try buy me a binder before school started, because if she gets me a binder before school, oh, that will make a world of a difference during school next year. Like, But I only told her that she was gonna buy my haircut at first. Like, she was gonna like raise up some money, like a few bucks, and like take me out and go get my haircut. But I only told her that I would let her do it if she said that it was like an early Christmas present or something, because I don't like when people spend money on me. I don't like it. If I can't pay you back, I won't let you. But she said that she was going to try to buy me a binder before school started, and that's amazing, because she has been one of the main support systems in my transition. Her and my best friend Jamie, and those are pretty much the two main sources in my transition that have been helping me. And yeah, and I just want to thank Kylie. If you're watching this, you the bomb. That was a gnat. You nasty. You gnat. I'm not funny. She said that she was going to try to buy me a binder before school started, and she was going to do that just for me, and that's amazing. And then once Christmas time comes around, she's going to try and buy me something else, and I'm not going to let her because binders are super expensive. I mean, when you don't have money, they're expensive. Like, they're like 40 bucks. 40 bucks. And there are a lot of people that can't get binders because either they're not out and their parents won't buy them one, or they can't buy one themselves. There are a bunch of free binder programs, but a lot of them you have to be like 18 plus and you have to be on certain things and have a certain income or whatever. But a lot of the trans community is now in the younger generation, and a lot of people are either not out, they're not safe, or they don't have the money to get binders. And that can be hard. Like, me as a trans person, my chest is my main problem, because I'm pretty busty. I'm a pretty big person in that area, and that's one part of my dysphoria that sucks. Like, my chest and my bottom area is the worst part of dysphoria, and you just have to deal with it. And that's really sad, because when it causes you so much pain and you can't do anything about it, you have nowhere else to go. Like, I can't just go to sleep one night and be like, Lord, bless me with no titties, give them to someone who needs them, amen. But it just doesn't work like that. Like, if I could wake up and be in the right body and everybody see me as I'm supposed to be, and I not even be trans, that would be so crazy. Like, but now that I've said that, I think about this all the time, and it's probably just me that does, but I always think that what if I were born in the right body? How would that affect my relationship with my friends? Would I still be friends with the people that I am now? Probably not, because my relationships with people have grown a lot because of who I am, and if I were born in the right body, I might not have the friendships that I've made. I've made friends from YouTube already. I've made people online, or I've met people online, and I have grown relationships with these people that I've known since I was little. And Kylie, I've made relationships with these people, and it's all because they love me for me, and they've been here to support me, and it's amazing, and I don't want to change who I am. I know it's crazy to say this because, you know, I am dysphoric and stuff, but I love myself. I love who I am. I love my body. I am pretty confident with who I am. If you come up to me and be like, yo, what's your name? I'm Sam and I am a boy. If you don't like it, then screw you. Like, it's all over my Instagram. It's all over my social media. Like, everybody knows. Like, you can be like 20 states away and not have seen my YouTube and know, because I have a loud mouth, if you haven't been able to tell already. I don't shut up about who I am and who I'm proud to be. Like I'm proud to be myself. I'm so happy that I'm in a state that I'm not scared to be myself. Like, I'm gonna tell you how it is. If you don't respect me, you don't respect my pronouns, you don't respect who I am as a person, then screw you. I don't have to be your friend. You just lost a good person. Like, I'm a good person. I'm willing to be friends with whoever. But if you're a dick, then I'm not going to be friends with you. And that's a big part of dysphoria too, being misgendered. It's really hard when your family and your close friends misgender you. It is the worst feeling you get. My body is a second in my dysphoria, honestly. Like, I'm more focused on being seen as who I really am than how people see my body. Yeah, I might be in a female body, but that doesn't matter. I don't want you to see who I am on the outside. I want you to get to know me. I want you to know me for my personality and my self. Like, if you see me as a girl, or if you see me as this person that I used to be represented as, then I don't want you in my life. Like, I am so far in my mental transition. Like, I will see my birth name, or I'll see like people, or I'll see hold up. I will see my old accounts on Twitter and Instagram, and oh my god, it's like, that's not who I am. I am not that person anymore. That is not me. Before I was out, from the time I was in 5th grade to 9th grade, before I came out, I was not who I am. I am a completely different person. Before I came out, I was a completely different person. Like, if you compare 6th grade or 7th grade or 8th grade self to me currently, you got two completely different people. Not only because I wasn't out back then, because I'm much happier, I'm much prouder, I'm me. I am not acting as somebody I'm not anymore. And that's the best feeling I could ask for. Like, being seen and being represented as myself properly, it's the best feeling. Like, I know that names for somebody might not be the biggest thing, but it is for me, because being called the right name and being called the correct pronouns isn't even the biggest change that you're gonna see from me. I was telling somebody this today or yesterday or whenever it was. If you're gonna misgender me and you don't see me as who I am and you see me as a girl or something that I'm not, then you have a big storm coming. Calling me by the right name and by the right pronouns, that is the littlest change that you're going to see from me. I'm going to glow up. I'm going to get on T one day. I'm going to not have titties. I am going to be a free man. And I'm going to love myself more than I already love myself. And if you don't like that, then screw you. Calling me by the right name and pronouns, that is the smallest change that myself and other people are going to see, because I'm going to go through so many different changes. I'm going to go through so many different stages. This is the smallest I'm at. I'm little. I am a little baby bean. I am not going to be like this in 5 years. I'm not going to be like this. And that's what keeps me going. I'm not going to be in this same situation in a while. I'm not going to be stuck living with my parents. I'm not going to be stuck without money. I'm not going to be seen as a girl. And that blows me away. Like that's what keeps me going. That's what makes me happy. Just if you're down and you're trans, or even if you're not trans, like if you just want to be happy, just be like, I'm not going to be this sad person. I'm not going to be in this state that I am currently in a little bit. Just in a little bit. In a few months or a few years, like, I'm not going to be in this situation. Things aren't going to stay the same. Things are going to change. Things always change. And if you're not okay with change, then you can't be okay with yourself, because you are the main part in your life, obviously, because it's your life. Like, you are going to change. And if you're not okay with change, then life's gonna hit you like a brick to the face, because changes come and go. People leave. People come through and do whatever. Like, you just have to focus on you. I have no idea where this video went, but that's pretty much it. I love myself, and I'm gonna look back on this video in a few years or whenever, and I'm just gonna be like, damn, who was I? But I hope that you can do the same. And if you need a friend, message me on YouTube. I don't know how to message people, but I know how to check my messages. So yeah, you can message me on YouTube. I got an Instagram, I got a Kick, I got a Twitter, I got all the social medias. I got Skype. You can message me on Skype. I might look like trash some days if you want to like video call or something, but so I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.